Action stations.
Action stations.
Admiral, this will spiral out of control fast.
Launch the alert Vipers.
Starbuck, here, what the hell is going on?
We just wrapped perhaps what is considered one of the most consequential elections in U.S. history. The question is, and I know you just finished a conference on this, is what happens after the election? What is the horizon looking like now? And probably the number one thing we have to discuss is, will we see a peaceful transition of power?
Yeah, well, the answer to the first question is nothing good. And the reason I say that is because the US is truly divided into two groups that actually hate each other on a visceral level. I'm talking about the people that support Trump and the people that voted for Biden. Maybe, I can't believe anybody supports him, but I guess they hate Trump so much that they were willing to vote for Biden. And God forbid Kamala Harris, who's America's answer to Eva Perón from Argentina. So the answer to the question is that this election is as important as the one of Lincoln in 1860, the consequence of which was the war between the states in 1860 that lasted from 1861 to 1865. And it's going to end badly because when you have two groups that disagree on real fundamentals, what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's evil, what should we do, what shouldn't we do, and it's visceral, they shouldn't be in the same political entity together. Why? Because one group or the other is going to get control of the state and impose its will on the others and make them very unhappy. And that's where we are right now. Trump is a cultural conservative. That's why people like him. That's why they support him. He doesn't want to overturn the nature of the US, which is what the Democrats really want to do. I'm talking about from Kamala to AOC and all the rest of them right on down. So yeah, we're on the cusp of a civil war. Best case is a secession where people just split into different political entities.
And I know in past interviews we've spoken about the possibility of a civil war, and I really thought of you when the news broke that Walmart was temporarily pulling, their handguns and other guns, whatever, off their shelves for fear of, riots breaking out. And I thought, oh no, this is the moment that Doug Casey was speaking about. Now they've since replaced guns on their shelves, but you see this in our imminent future, Doug?
Well, I don't really see any way around it, because what is going to happen when Biden, he'll do pretty much what he promised. Unusual for a politician to do what they promise. They only do bad things that they promise. But what's he going to do? He's going to print money like it's going out of style, trillions more dollars. Well, Trump would have done that too. But he's also going to raise taxes, which people won't like. And he's going to repeal the deregulation movements that Trump has made and add lots of new regulations. So the Greater Depression is going to get worse, number one. But what's going to be the fuse that's going to light the fire? I think it's going to be when he has some lunatic like Beto O'Rourke, who you'll recall was one of the 20 wannabe presidential candidates for the Democrats. When he has somebody like that, probably Beto himself, try to confiscate people's guns or make owning them very, very uncomfortable. At that point, that may be the line in the sand for the people in flyover country. These idiots think that in a case, for instance, where you suffer a home invasion at 3 in the morning, it happens, and there'll be more of this as the standard of living goes down. What are you supposed to do? Call the police and wait 20 minutes, or engage in hand-to-hand combat with armed assailants? It's actually crazy. It's morally insane and it's practically insane. But that could be the spark that lights the fuse.
All Galactic Vipers, we've got a Cylon Raider coming right at you.
Oh, there you are, you bastard. On my lead!
Break back! Full power! X-Access 5!
Starbuck to all Vipers, do not fire! Repeat, do not fire! I am a friendly, okay? We're all friendlies! So let's just be friendly!